What's up, everybody? How you doing? Liz Black here with you this evening. Come on in. Let me know where you're checking in from, who you are, all that good stuff. You know how we do. It is a beautiful, what is today? Tuesday? Is today Tuesday already? I don't know. All my days are mushing together, but in a good way. Look, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you just for a little bit. I got some information to share and something that's going down on June 24th. And I think you're going to want to be a part. You're going to want to come and hang out with me. We're going to have a great time. I'll tell you all about it in a little bit, but I want to see y'all coming in the room. Come on in the room and say hi. Hey, Monique, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? I guess I haven't been on. It's not your fault. It's my fault. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? You checking in from the Bronx? What are you doing in the Bronx? You live in Texas. I'm happy that you're checking in. Deborah, now that I know Isaac Carey Fuller Smith 2 times is actually Deborah. Thank you, Deborah, for checking in. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Monique, good. I'm glad y'all are fine. Go ahead and share this. Tell some people to come on. You moved back to the Bronx? You mean one of my biggest fans is back in the area? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Tay, happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Thanks, everybody, for coming on. So listen, I want to share this information because you know me. I always want to share something that's going to help the community, that's going to make a difference in the lives of others. And what we're about to talk about today is going to do just that. You can make a difference. So let me, without any further ado, bring the CEO on up into the show, David Walker Esquire, and we are welcoming him for the first time. Hi, David. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
See you. Good to see you today. We got a lot to talk about. I was looking at the website. First of all, let me put the banner up, the logo, so everybody can see it. This is what we're talking about today, visions and pathways. And talk about this organization, David, or do you want me to run that video now?
Yeah, let's run the video.
Okay, I'm going to run the video, and then we'll come back and chat, okay?
Okay, excellent.
All right, let's put it up.
Visions and Pathways is a flourishing organization that strives to help young adults and give them opportunities to succeed in life.
With my situation, homeless. I didn't have my own home.
Pierre came to us at 18, not really having that support system of family. He was here in this country basically on his own.
I don't have neither of my parents. I wasn't settled. It was always I don't know, moving around, trying to stay here, staying there. And
couch surfing isn't really a sustainable way to live, and at any time they cannot be permitted to go back to that home they were at the previous night. So it's not as consistent and reliable.
The youth that we're working with, a lot of them have been victims of human trafficking or could fall victim to human trafficking if they are out on the streets. These people know who the vulnerable populations are. They know how to groom them. They know how to get them and bring them in.
I was kind of tired of sleeping at friends' couches, so I went to Board of Social Services in Somerset, and then I kind of just told them what was going on, and this was one of the places they referred me to.
The first thing we do is provide a safe, non-judgmental environment where they know that there is security, that they will have a roof over their head, that they will receive nutritious meals. We will make sure that they go to school or receive education in our transitional learning center.
Within our residential programs, we also offer our mentoring programs. We have Journey to Manhood for our young men, Jewels for our females, and Skittles for our LGBTQ community. Our wellness program, which is really arts and recreational activities. And then we have our Transitions Aftercare program, which we developed to work with the youth who kind of discharge from us or age out. For our non-residential programming, we have our Street Smart Street Outreach program, which is really
early intervention, working with schools, working with families, working with communities to prevent a young person from running away and being kicked out of their home.
Our youth are expected to work, go to school, and or volunteer for 40 constructive hours per week. We want them to really provide for themselves.
My mom saw an advertisement at our local ShopRite for Visions and Pathways. The advertisement said that they help young adults with life skills and how to set goals, where we see ourselves in 5 years, 10 years.
Having the life skills to be individualized to what the youth wants to do with their future, the counseling support to process whatever they've experienced prior to coming here, and then setting them up for that next step of adulthood and living independently.
I'm so grateful for the Visions and Pathways, the Sharing Joy Committee, the Meisner family, who have helped me pay for my school. And I'm a rising junior at the University of Notre Dame, where I'm majoring in finance and global affairs.
Somebody look at you and see you. It was a lot. People cared about me. I don't think they know how much that meant to me though, you feel me? Because I don't have my mom.
I think what Visions and Pathways is doing is extremely important. If we give them those opportunities to flourish and grow and to just feel like they're supported, those kids will grow up and become leaders and advocates.
Pierre, he's a colleague now. It's a little bit different because he can really give back to the program, kind of add to what he received from Visions and Pathways.
For these youth to be successful, Visions and Pathways needs to continue to support them.
It's through a loving and supportive community that we're able to provide the services and support that our young people need to move on in a positive way.
Just being that person to kind of check in and say, how was it? Remind them, give them that encouragement for whatever they have planned. That is what I like, the direct interaction with the youth themselves. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do, and that is the best part of my day.
Wow. That is a great work.
Thank you.
Glory to God is right. Yes. Tay, yes, an awesome work. So tell us, David, how did this come about?
Yeah, it's interesting. The agency Visions and Pathways, we've been in existence for over 50 years now. I've been the executive director for 10 of those 50 years. Our organizational identity has changed. We're very much grassroots, very much reflective of the youth that we serve. The majority of our youth are African American, coming from disenfranchised, impoverished communities. And so we're very much in touch with that. A large percentage of our kids are aging out of foster care, and we're the last stop before they're expected to be independent, live on their own. And so that's what it's all about, helping vulnerable youth who have no place else to go, get the support they need to thrive, to be self-sufficient.
I'm going to put across the screen the information, and we'll add to it if we need to. But so why have you decided that this was something for you?
Interesting. My personal journey, I'm a retired attorney who went back to social work school, and I became an attorney interested in civil rights, helping the community. And I felt, after being an attorney, working in New York City, by the way, for a number of years, that community-based direct services is where you have the greatest impact. Working with families, working with kids, one-on-one, on the ground. That's how we really can transform lives and communities and strengthen our people. And that's a journey that I started 30 odd years ago. I was the general counsel for an organization called Miracle Makers in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. So that's where I cut my teeth. And moving on a number of years to come to Visions and Pathways here in New Jersey, based out of Bridgewater, but working with communities, families throughout central and northern New Jersey. and the one-on-one impact is what it's all about.
So, what is your age group that you deal with?
Yeah, we work with youth ages 13 through 21, but we don't turn anyone away. One of our programs is called Street Smart Street Outreach. It's an early intervention program, and the name tells you what it's all about: hitting the street, um, identifying youth before they become homeless, before they have to run away or kicked out of their home. So through Street Smart, we get calls from adults, individuals who are older than 21. We
Yeah.
will help them,
Wow.
and direct them in the right, lead them in the right direction to get the services that they need. But our core youth are ages 13 through 21.
So
Go ahead.
they age out at 21, but you still lend a helping hand even after the age of 21.
There are kids, there are young adults. So
Yeah.
we truly have a family approach to how we help our youth, because for most, if not all of them, we are their family. That's why they are living with us. That's why they're in our group homes. That's why they reach out to us. So you don't stop being part of a family when you turn 21. Now, unfortunately, with our residential programs, our group homes, based on state licensing requirements, when they turn 21, they can no longer stay with us. And once again, we're expanding so
Yeah.
that we'll have affordable housing and other services available to our kids after they age out. But no, we don't stop at age 21. We
I like
continue to
that.
be there and provide support for as long as they need us.
So that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful because nowadays I think it's harder for kids than it's ever been before. And right? Have you noticed that also?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yes, I agree. COVID brought to light many of the issues that were under the rug or hidden or just not as foremost in people's attention as they are now. So anxiety, depression, suicidal ideations, heightened awareness to all these issues.
Yeah.
Now, for our youth who have experienced abuse and neglect for most of their lives, there was always an awareness that these issues exist. It's just becoming more, the public is becoming more aware of these issues in youth who are not within
Yeah.
the child welfare system. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's harder than ever.
And it's heartbreaking sometimes to see it, but to know that you can extend a hand to help these kids. um, we're leading up to a big concert that's happening on June 24th at 7 p.m. at Drew University. Y'all know either I do free or it's a big ticket price, and rarely do I do free, but this is $10, and I don't see why we can't do $10 and come out. Now you say to me, Liz, I can't, I have to work on that day. That's okay, we will still accept your $10 and
Yes,
we'll bless somebody else with that ticket so that they can go. I need y'all to give. That's really what I'm saying. We need to give into this cause. I'm so happy, David, that you're on tonight sharing this information, because it takes a special heart to be able to do what you do. And I have a girlfriend, Wincy Bryant. She deals with sex trafficking in New Jersey. And, you know, some of the stories she tells me, I'm just like, I can't even believe that that is someone's life, or
right,
that someone dealt with that. So
right.
we need to extend a hand anytime that we can extend a hand. Give me an idea. I call up and I say, I've been in the street for 4 days and I have nowhere to go. What's the process thing?
First thing, food, clothing, shelter. So first thing we're going to do is make sure we provide that young person with food, clothing, and shelter.
Mm,
If we can't accommodate them in our shelters or in our group homes, we make sure that we transport them to another shelter or group home. So we stabilize their life. and get them so that they know that they're in a safe environment, safe, supported environment. And then we establish a plan. So,
Yeah.
okay, you have food, clothing, shelter, you have stability. What do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to go in 5 years? So, through our prosperity independent living skills program, we establish that plan and help them to implement that plan. We have mentoring programs, Journey to Manhood for young men, Jewels for young women, and Skittles for our LGBTQ youth. A disproportionately high percentage of our youth are African American and LGBTQ. And so we make sure that our services are equipped to meet the unique needs of our African American youth and our LGBTQ youth. And that's not to say that we don't have youth from diverse backgrounds,
Right.
Caucasian, Asian, Latinx, disproportionately African American, LGBTQ. So Skittles, Journey to Manhood, Jewels is all about that. Getting adults from the community to work with our youth, talk to them, encourage them, get them to move in the right direction. You mentioned the Giving Thanks concert.
Yeah.
To me, Giving Thanks kind of epitomizes our approach to helping our youth. It's holistic. It's about helping them learn about employment opportunities, education opportunities, but it's also helping them to meet those spiritual and emotional needs. Giving
Yeah.
thanks, working with the faith community to help our young folks build their spirit, have that spiritual strength that we all need as we go through this life. Um, you mentioned it. Our youth, too many of them are human trafficking victims. Too many of them have experienced the history of abuse throughout their lives. So very often they come to us with broken spirits. We have to help them rebuild their spirits, build their self-esteem, um, get that inner strength,
Wow.
and move forward in a positive way.
Wow. If you ever need me to come in and speak to the ladies, I'd be more than happy to do that.
Hey, anytime. You're available next week now. Anytime.
Well, I'm coming. I'm hosting the concert
You're
on
gonna be at the
June
concert on
24th.
June
I'll be in the
24th.
concert. But
But
if
but
you
no, but Lee, you don't know who you're talking to. We will take you up on that offer.
good,
But
good.
because meeting someone like you, it's so inspirational for our youth, especially young women, but definitely the young men too, and all of our
Yes,
kids, the
yes.
LGBTQ youth. So yeah, definitely.
I would look forward to that because I do understand. Um, Sometimes people just need a little push and let them know that they're loved. Monique asked, "Where is Drew University located?"
Madison, New Jersey.
So put it in, Monique. Google it, and we are in. What's the location that we're at? We're in the concert hall, Drew
Yes, we are.
University
Yes.
Concert Hall, 36 Madison Avenue, Madison, New Jersey. So those of you that can come out, I'm going to be posting this flyer. I'm going to be sending it to you. I want us to support as best as we can. Now, if they can't and they want to give an offering, how would they do that? Do you have a Cash App or something?
You can go on our website. You can make
Okay.
a donation online. Go to our website, and I really do encourage people to go to our website because it provides more information about the organization and work that we do. It also gives information about volunteer opportunities. We talked about our mentoring programs. Our mentoring programs are run by volunteers, and so we always need volunteers for the mentoring programs.
Oh.
Um, with our prosperity and independent living skills program, once again, volunteers who provide instruction on financial literacy, activities of daily living. Um, a lot of our kids don't know how to cook and clean.
Come on now. Ladies how to fry some chicken, cook some collard greens.
Helping our young folks learn how to cook and clean and take care of our house is very
Oh.
important. We have volunteers that help that too. Gardening, you name it. We have a very small staff, but we rely very heavily on support from the volunteers.
Well, I'm glad that we had a chance to meet, because I will I will make time. It's not as close to me as I would like it to be, but I will make time to come and speak and share. And you know, you never know. Maybe there's some radio personalities in there, or have a desire to. I got a internet station set up, and they can practice on it if they want to. But
Perfect.
we could provide some encouragement. Whatever I can do, I'm looking to help. Those of you that are out there, thank you for tuning in. You could be doing so many other things today, right now, this moment, but you're hanging out with us and you're learning about how this organization, Visions and Pathway, are helping our young people. So it's good to know that there's organizations like this. If you have any questions, I want you to put it in the chat box now so that I can ask David. And you said you are doing the right thing. People need help. That's right, Beverly. They sure do. They need help. And that's what Visions and Pathways is doing. You can go to their website at visionandpathways.org. Maybe you live in New York and you guys do have cars now, because I can't park there anymore. But in case you're one of those that don't have a car, get someone to bring you, or go to the website and make a donation. There's a concert going on, and it's only $10. A $10 concert. We're going to have a great time. You know, it's just going to be a spirit of love in the place, and sharing and giving. Kids under 12 are free. So come on. This is a interfaith multicultural celebration of music and dance. And yours truly is going to be hosting it. So you know we're going to have a good time. I want to see y'all in the place. We don't want empty seats. Empty seats don't do anything for us. Just bringing people together and you guys aren't there does not help us. We need people to give, and we need people to come and put behinds in the seats, y'all. So come on. We're going to be at Drew University, and that is on June 24th at 7 p.m. That's a Saturday. So y'all can get there. Come in, get a bus load from your church or something, but come on out and hang out with me and David on that day. David, what can they expect on that day?
Oh, it will be a celebration, a very diverse celebration. Gospel music. We actually have a Romanian pianist, Matai Varga, who's going to perform.
Wow.
Excuse me?
I said, wow.
Yes. We have African dancers. We have praise dances. Once again, very, very diverse performers representing many cultures and faiths. So this is our third year doing it, second year at Drew University. Every year is a bit different. Every year is a great celebration of life and unity.
Yeah, this is great. Those of you that have your phones, there's a QR code right there. You can scan that QR code that's on the flyer. The flyer is also going to be on my social media pages, but share this with someone. And in the subject title, just put in something like, let's help our young people. You can make a difference for our young people. Something that causes people to want to look at the video other than my smiling face. We want more. So go ahead and tell them what the video is all about. David, what is it that you want people to really know about Visions and Pathways before we go?
Yeah, our tireless commitment to our youth and our community. That's it. We're about helping our youth thrive in building our communities, making our communities stronger.
That's beautiful. I'm really happy to be a part of this event, this organization, and how I can, help and come in and speak or whatever, or bring other artists in. Maybe you have some singers there, but I'm willing to help however I can. But we are looking forward to seeing you at the concert. It's happening on June 24th. We're going to be at Drew University. Concert Hall. That is 36 Madison Avenue, Madison, New Jersey. I'm going to be the MC. We are there actually from 5 to 7. So don't get there at 7. I think I gave you the wrong time. You get there at 7, we'll be saying bye to you, but we will take you $10 still. But come on at 5. No, some of you come at 4. I know you. You guys arrive late. You don't have time to be late. 5 o'clock is when it starts. And make sure you greet me. Make sure I see you and we get a hug and take a picture. So come on out. Let's support our young people. I'm just really excited for what you all are doing. And my wheels are turning to who I might know that might be able to help. It's been a wonderful time hanging out with you, David. And I'm going to see you on the 24th.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you being our MC.
Oh, thank you so much. Again, the website is visionandpathways.org. It's $10. I asked if you guys had any questions. Let's see. Oh, thanks for checking in, Alan Shell. We appreciate you. Everett, blessings from Staten Island. Just got on a network. Well, thank you. Obviously, you know Visions and Pathways because I just feel like you do. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. Renee, hey. So for those of you that may have missed this, you can watch it on demand, and we ask that you share it. Go to visionsandpathways.org. The flyers up there also. Their events are up there. I'm going to see you there. I'm hosting, and it's going to be a wonderful time. There she is. You made it. Hi, Judith. Thank you for checking in with us. We've been having a great time here. Unfortunately, it is time for us to go, but I want to thank you all for spending this time on a Tuesday with us, coming in and hanging out. But I'm really going to appreciate you giving any type of donation, supporting, and coming out for the concert. David, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you on the 24th.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
All right, y'all. That's it for tonight. Make sure you stay connected with me on all my social media. Liz Black Live. You know I've got nothing but love for you. And until next time, go in peace, grow in grace. Don't just go to church. Be the church.